What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zipski, and yes, I'm back. We'll see for how long. No, I'm kidding. But what's going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are talking about Meowscarda from the new Scarlet and Violet games. The reason I wanted to start with this is because it's a starter Pokemon, so it's a good way to start. But today's video, we're going to be talking about different OU sets and just showcasing it in gameplay in OU and seeing how well you like it, how well it works out, whatnot. But I have a few different sets here. I have a Band-Aid utility, a special, a weakness policy, and others. This is just what I ran through, some ideas I had. You can make your own judgments, you can make your own sets. That's the fun part about Pokemon. Today, starting right here with Meowscarda, the evolved form of Sprigatito, the final evolution. I have here Terra-type Electric, which you can see, a Choice Band, and Protein. Protein changes the type to match the user. So depending on the first move that you use, it will change to that type. So I have Flower Trick, which always crits and does not check accuracy, so it's never going to miss. Plus, it's always going to crit, and it ends up being like a 140, not 140, like 105 base power move, pretty much. It's very strong. Pretty much any Meowscarda set you're going to see is going to have Flower Trick. It doesn't miss, it crits. Very good stab move. Knockoff. It knocks off a user's item and does extra damage if it knocks off the item. Very good. A lot of people run items like Choice Band, so let's say you knocked off the opposing Meowscarda's Choice Band. They're not going to be hitting as hard as you are. Thunder Punch is a good coverage move. Okay, so there's a grass type, not a grass type, a water type you cannot hit, or maybe some flying types. Pesky flying types are kind of annoying against Meowscarda, for example, like Corviknight. And that's kind of why I have the Terra-type Electric on here, is for things like that. And then finally, U-turn. This is a good lead because you can always, most of the time you're going to outspeed because of the jolly nature. Max speed is 379, and that's kind of a hard speed stat to beat. But you can U-turn out and switch into something else. Up next, we have a utility kind of set. It gets a lot of different utility moves, so it has a lot of support potential. Toxic Spikes, it can poison. The first layer, you can set up 2 layers. So the first layer will poison, and the second layer will have the toxic effect. And the toxic effect does more damage over time. Poison effect is just a set amount of damage, the same amount as burn is. But it just does damage, and if you didn't know, burns, like Will-O-Wisp or like Flamethrower, if it burns, it will half the user's attack stat. So let's say, for example, 70 right here, it would be 35 hitting the opponent, and it's pretty strong. But you have your Toxic Spikes, you can set up 2 layers of those. You got Spikes, you can set up 3 layers of those. And these will not hit anybody that is flying or levitating. And Toxic Spikes can be absorbed by an opposing poison type Pokemon, so that is something you have to be wary of. Taunt, in case if somebody else is trying to set up their own hazards, and then U-turn on this set, because it's just pretty much a hazard setter, and kind of get out, unless you need to throw off a taunt if somebody's throwing out some Dragon Dances or Leech Seeds, something that's just being annoying. And the Heavy Duty Boots, so you cannot be hit by an opponent's hazards. So it's Toxic Spikes, Stealth Rocks, any things of that nature. And this is one I kind of want to be able to try out, but I may or may not today. We'll just see how it goes. We have Meowscarda with the Choice Specs. Does 1.5 times damage on the special side, but it's only, you're locked into the first move that you use. And I have Terra-type Fairy, because Fairy types are the moves are very strong. There's not a whole lot of common Pokemon or common typings that resist it. And again, with protein. Protein is going to be your ability of choice, just because being able to change a type is very huge, and it works well. It works really well. But this set has the Chilling Water, which is kind of the replacement for Scald. I don't really know why the Pokemon gets it, to be honest, but it does. What Chilling Water does is a 50 base power move, and it has a 100% chance to lower the target's attack by 1. So any physical attacks, U-turn, close combat, flame charge, acrobatics, anything that is in this category right here, physical, will do less damage. So that's strong. Plus, protein changing to a water type. Water type is a good defensive type overall. It's only weak to electric and grass. Speaking of grass, Energy Ball. You can change this out for any kind of special grass move you want, but I prefer damage on this set. So I have Energy Ball. This might actually become a Leaf Storm, but you can see here, Leaf Storm lowers your special attack by 2. So if you're needing to hit an opponent multiple times, you will do less damage each time, and so that's why I have Energy Ball. Plus, it cannot miss. Terra Blast is a fantastic move. You can pretty much use this move on any Pokemon available, just about. What it does is whatever your Terra type is, it will use that type for it. And it either hits on the special side or the physical side, just depending on what number is higher. So for this, you see 261, that's going to hit higher, so it's going to hit on the special side, versus 202 is lower. And so the Terra type here is Fairy, so it's going to be an 80 base power special Fairy move. Almost as powerful as Moonblast, but not quite. Dark Pulse, you get stab here from the dark typing, and it's just a good coverage move. You know, hits ghost types, hits psychic types, hits a lot of things neutrally, which is good. And I already talked about the Energy Ball, so yeah. Now this one is kind of fun, potentially. This one I could actually see people going with an Overgrow, just because of what you're trying to do here. So Weakness Policy is a fun move. If you get hit by a super effective move, it raises your attack and special attack by 2 stages. 2 stages, not 1, not 2. That's like getting a Swords Dance and a Nasty Plot off at the same time. It's fantastic. And something about this generation is that a lot of Pokemon get the move Endure. So you survive an attack at least on 1 HP. And so the idea is you can attack normally, and if you think that somebody's going to use a super effective attack, you use your weakness, or you use Endure and the Weakness Policy, so you live that hit, plus you get the Weakness Policy off. And then Acrobatics is a great move. If you do not have an item, which if you use your Weakness Policy, it uses up the item, so you no longer have an item. So Acrobatics turns from a 55 base power move to a 110, which is very strong. This actually needs to be flying, or it can stay ghost or dark, or grass or dark. Terra types are fun. You can do whatever you want to. But flying this way, you're immune to ground types. That Acrobatics is even stronger. And then you have Knockoff and Flower Trick, like I explained earlier. And just in case if you didn't know how Terra typing works, you lose your other 2 typings, your grass and your dark, and you change into whatever typing, your Terra typing that you pick. So in here it is flying, so my soul typing becomes flying type, and you gain the flying stab, STAB. It stands for same type attack bonus. So what that means is You know, naturally you're a grass and dark type move, or grass and dark type Pokemon. So any type move that you use that is that type. So Energy Ball, Grass Knot, Foul Play, Knockoff, you know, anything like that, it will get a boost. So yeah, and if you change to a Terra type Grass, this stab boost is normally times 1.5. It will add an additional 1.5, so it would be times 2 for grass type moves. In case if you did not know how that works. And finally, just some other utility moves or other moves to keep in mind. Trick, you change the held item with the target. So let's say, for example, if you want to give them a Toxic Orb or Black Sludge or Lagging Tail, or if you don't have an item, let's say you use this weakness policy Endure, you lost your item and you're not running acrobatics, so let's say you have like Brick Break or something. You want to seal their item if they have leftovers or Life Orb or something to try to do more damage, you can do that. Trick Room, this one is very interesting. It's more of a VGC move, but you go last, and then it uses the target speed stat. So typically whoever is the fastest will go first, but in Trick Room it's the opposite. So whoever is the slowest will go first. Leech Seed is something nice. You use Leech Seed on the user and you drain their health. Like how Giga Drain will heal your health, you can get it with Leech Seed. He also gets Quick Attack and Sucker Punch. Those are both have priority, and they're just strong moves. Priority is a great thing to have. But yeah, this is Meowscarda. And in this next segment of the video, we're going to get into some battles. Alright, we have our battle here with our Meowscarda, Cloudisire, Golbango, Chinpao, Tatsugiri, and Arabska. Let's see, he's got the Cyclozar, Ampharos, Mousehold, Cloudisire, Graphly, and Skildirge. I'm going to go ahead and lead off here, because that's what I thought he was going to go for. I'm going to go ahead and go for the knockoff. Try to do as much damage as possible. If I get him below 50%, he's not going to be able to use the Shed Tail, which, oh man, it almost even takes him out. Right. So he's not able to do anything here, so he's pretty much dead, which is great for us, and we do knock him out, so perfect. I know that he gets Prankster, but Prankster does not work on dark types. And he outspeed, and that's already 2 KOs. Skeledirge, look at this. I'm a dark type. That is 75%. That is a strong amount. I'm burned here, which is unfortunate. But I believe... There we go. We get the win. We get the win. Yeah. That was a... I mean, that's a strong start. You know, if you see that Cyclozar and he has the Shed Tail, that's a strong move. You got to get him down as quick as possible, in my opinion. So, Glimora is actually kind of annoying here. So I'm going to start off with String Cheese. Because if I remember this correctly, well, let's see. I can do this. If you do /calc, you can pull up a calculator and do it. You can see the damage. Meowscarda versus, what is your name? Glimora. Oops. Let's go Flower Trick and a Jolly Nature with the Choice Band. It's still only gonna do 65%. Now if I had I do have a ground. Okay, so it starts off with Dragapult instead, which I didn't think that was gonna be his lead, but he does have a U-turn, so I can see it. So I do think he is gonna go for the U-turn. So right here, I think I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. It's gonna hit everything relatively good. It's a little bit less damage than I wanted to. He's either gonna use something strong like an Earthquake or a ground type move. I think my best bet is to go in Poop Scoop here. Yeah, Headlong Rush. That does not very effective. I think it's a ground type move. Data, Headlong Rush. It's ground. So if he goes for a rock type move, he's gonna kill me here. I'm gonna swap out again. Okay. I think my best bet is I'm pretty specially bulky, and he's gonna try to Quiver Dance more than likely. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him with a Earthquake, or not. Wow, that's pretty good for us. What we do here, set up another EQ, get him taken out, which is great for us, because that means we can set up. We should be able to set up our own Toxic Spikes, and some Great Tusk gets Rapid Spin. Let's see. Great Tusk, do you get? It does get Rapid Spin. So he might try to use that. Either way, I think he's gonna go for another Headlong Rush. Which is gonna hurt. It's like, who do we not need? Among Us, we need him for the Rapid Spin. Man, it's hard. I realize I don't have a good ground immunity right off the bat. I might have to make some changes. Might get rid of Poop Scoop here. Gonna go ahead and send him in. Let's see, what kind of flying types do we have? We have a Corviknight, which does get like the defog. I think best bet is to go for Flower Trick here. It's gonna do a great amount of damage to pretty much anybody that comes in. Let's see. Yeah, I might just go Defog, Roost. I want to have a flying move on him, so not flying press. I'm sorry. Go ahead and put the Brave Bird on here. Let's see. What else do people run on a bulk up, I believe? I'll put U-turn. With the heavy duty boots and pressure. Because there is less PP in these games. Let's see. That should work. Yeah, look at that. It boosted his speed. Okay. Because you can see there he had the Quark Drive. Which is not good. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get rid of the hazards. He freezes. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. So I'm gonna send in a Weavile 2.0. He's got the Ice Shard. This is the best bet, honestly, for taking him out. So I kind of have to do that. Alright, good thing about this. This should be a pretty free rapid spin. Because we're gonna resist most of his moves. Unless he has the dragon move. Ow! Could go for another flower trick here. He used the quirk drive, so he shouldn't be able to get the speed boost anymore. It's kind of rough. It's a rough situation right now. I'm gonna go knock off. It's good. Let's go knock off again. We can take that kill. I believe, honestly, here that he sends in Dragapult. I think he'd be silly not to, in my opinion. If Magic Mike or Meowscarda had the... If Meowscarda had Trailblaze, I think it would be really good, because then it would be able to outspeed practically everything. Oh, he is unaware. Okay, that's game. Yeah, he has unaware. So what unaware is that he does not care about the stat buffs that the other Pokemon receives. So I set up a Sword Stance there, but it only did 22%. I'm just gonna start off with Meowscarda here. I think it's still a safe bet. He has one of his own. We're just gonna see what happens here. As you can see, Meowscarda has done a great bit every time it's been in. I think he's just gotta set up a hazard. Hazard. 2 Flower Tricks should take it out. Yeah. Oh, he goes for Sludge Wave. That caught me off guard. I thought he was gonna go for a Stealth Rock, to be honest. I mean, like, I have a Steel type, which is actually what I should have gone out into here. I think it would have outsped, but that's not bad damage. I do have the Water Absorb, so I do pretty well here. I'm just gonna throw up another EQ. Yeah, he doesn't know. Now he's in range. Yeah, EQ is just the best bet. It's gonna hit everything. Great. Meowscarda might come in here. That's weak. That's weak. Those are both. Iron Moth would die here to EQ. Goldango would take about 50. Scizor like 25. Yep. I could have read it. Yeah, that is 10%. That's not a whole lot. So he's not always, yeah, he's Life Orb. U-turn should do a good amount. And we can just go here and Ice Shard. We know that he doesn't have any priority and he's not Scarfed, so he cannot outspeed. Oh, that's good for us. It's a 5v5 now. Scizor. Yeah. I don't have the best of the time to deal with the Scizor. But this kind of just walls him for days. U-turn. Yep. If I had to guess, He's gotta see. He might set up just a quiver dance. Either that or just a straight up flamethrower. I think he's gonna go for a flamethrower, so I'm gonna send it at Tatsugiri here. Fiery dance, yeah. If I do a single rapid spin, I should outspeed. Oh, he gets Dazzling Gleam? Okay. Man. This move gets this Pokemon gets a lot more moves than I thought it would. Perfect. Okay. This is still pretty winnable, I think. Let's see. Depending on his Terra Blast, I might be in trouble, but what is my Terra Blast? I don't remember. It is fire, I think. Okay. I'm gonna go for a recover. That was actually the right play. This is going for Psychic. I'm gonna go into Chin Pao here. I'm immune to that. I'm just gonna go for the Crunch. Yeah, I've got to deal some damage. Just gonna go into Corviknight. I wall every day. Just gonna go for a Brave Bird here because most likely he's going to U-turn into something. No. Oh, he's slower. Okay. I was like, why did he not? I was thinking of it's like, what move would he have that's even like a negative priority like that? But he uses the U-turn and goes into Goldingo, which I'm assuming is going to Thunderbolt. Because he does get it. So I'm going to predict it and go to the Clodsire. Oh, he just goes for the Steel. Lowers his special attack, though. I'm going to go back out to Corviknight. He's lowered his special attack twice, so... perfect. Not able to do anything there. I'm going to Brave Bird to take him out. And I could just defog on this next turn. Oh, I forgot I can't do that on him because of his ability. If he didn't know good as gold, you can't use any kind of status effect on him. I forgot Roost has less PP. I'm gonna Roost and then U-turn on the next turn. Oh, there is no next turn. That's it. Man, I really want to be able to use Tatsugiri a little bit. I like the idea of Rapid Spin and Nasty Plot, and then Water and Dragon just kind of hits everything except for like a Fairy type with Water Absorb. He has a very, very strong team here. I only have one lead too. It's a Magic Mike. It's Meowscarda here. Because Grass hits here, Dark hits here. Grass hits pretty well there. U-turn here. Grass here. Like, I just have no choice. U-turn here. Grass there. The only thing I could see him switching out to would be, yep. Oh my goodness. Unless if he's scarfed, he's dead. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. The power. I did not think it would work that well. He just quit too. All right, let's get a few more games in here. All right. Meowscarda again. I guess since I was using it, everybody else is wanting to use it as well. This right here, Palmont. That gets Revival Blessing, and that's annoying. Probably going to be running Lepiberry, so we get 2. 379 versus 379. Okay, so I'm just gonna start here. Perfect. And if I can go first, he will die. He's either gonna win the speed tie or be scarfed. Or if he's adamant, then that's even better for me. But that's not. And I lose the speed tie. I should have went. I probably lose now, but I just wanted to do it. Poor Magic Mike. I think you just won the speed tie. I don't think you would run Scarf here. If you didn't run Scarf, you'd run Max Attack. And that's Noivern. I'm just gonna throw off an Ice Spinner. Yeah. I try to poison. I don't have anything to hit him strongly. Just gonna go for Shadow Balls. I think that was just my best play there, to be honest. Now I go for a Dragon Pulse. I think that should take him out. Okay. Man. Oh man, he has the Palmot still. But if he sends him in, he's going for a Revival Blessing. I can get off a Rapid Spin. I'm predicting a Spore. He's got Foul Play, Gigi Drain, Spore, and probably a Toxic. I don't know. Depends. But I figured Corviknight was... I mean, it's just there for bulk, mainly. I didn't think that there was anything else that would kind of work in that slot. But... I'm just kind of waiting for him to see what he does. Let's see. Meowscarda. If I get... Yeah, I could go Terra Dragon. I'm gonna pull up a calculator, because, let's see. 289 times 1.5. It's 433, so I would outspeed, so I'm gonna go Terra Dragon Rapid Spin. He goes for Play Rough! I didn't... That's it, yeah. I think he just wins. Let's see, is my Corviknight physically defensive? It is. Okay. This should do... Yeah, okay. Red card. Okay, well, I'll just crunch. Oh, he kills me. Alright, that's game. I can't win there. That's, yeah, I just got a bad hand there, pretty much. Alright. Magic Mike, I feel like still does really good. I should keep this calc up, to be honest. Let's see, Flower, Trick, you are 252. You are Jolly, with Choice Band. Choice Band, and you have Protein. And you are going against the Let's see, if he's 252, 252, let's say bold. I could do 80. I feel like this is still gonna do a really good amount. Flying type. Oh, what? Does he have Terra Flying? Salt Gear. Flying is so interesting. Steel will not be good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and Terra. I'm gonna Sword Stance to see what he does. Yeah, he has Assault Gear. Duh. This is gonna one-shot. It doesn't one-shot. That's so strong, dude. Just gonna go Ice Spinner again. No reason to show off the Ice Shard. Sorry. Some work emails that are popping up. How much do you take? If it's a good enough damage, then I might still go for it. What is your ability? It is Sword of Ruin. Yours is Beads of Ruin. It's 2 and 2 with Ice Spinner. And Crunch. We're gonna do the same either way. Either way is not gonna be enough. We've got to go to derp here. I think doing damage to him is the best bet. I don't want to get flinched, so I spoke it into existence. Oh man. Something goes down here. I think it's unfortunate, but I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna U-turn. I think I just lose 2 Mons. Yeah. I know Flower Trick does the trick, so. I'm gonna knock off. I guess I could have U-turned into Corviknight maybe, but wasn't thinking about it. I'm hoping that this does. Oh, he had choice specs. Wow, that's very. That is so strong. No wonder he's doing so much damage. I think he. Yeah. I think he's gonna go for some shenanigans. So I'm just gonna knock off here. Choice band. Oh my gosh, we live. Corviknight. Okay. So he's choice band, so that means he does not have Dragon Dance. So that's actually that's pretty good for us, I think. Port Drive with electric and boost attack. We save you for Excalibur. Sacrifice Among Us here. And we go into here. Is my steel and on fire? I'm gonna go for the Make It Rain. It's 56. He Dragon Tails me out, and we just go for a Flower Trick. That should do enough damage. I think Flower Trick actually might just win us the game here. Do we hit him earlier with that? No, we hit him with the knockoff. Claudicire, you are... Yeah, I was about to say, you were definitely taking a lot here. I don't know if this kills. I just gotta hope. I go for Shadow Ball here. Doesn't kill. Does get the special defense drop. Body pressure cover, some kind of hazard. So it did 29, 58, let's do 70 something. Oh, perfect. How's he? Oh, okay. So Shadow Ball should actually take him out. He's unaware. Oh, I messed up there. Whatever. He's gonna get the other spike. He's gotta have to send in him and use EQ, I think. This is only playing. I don't have flying here. Clawitzer, what do you do? Are you Scarf? I think we win. I don't think you can kill Corviknight. There we go. That's game. Alright, I think that's where we're going to end for today. Kind of running out of time here, but thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to see more, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. I'm going to try to post 3 videos a week, if not 5. We'll see. Next video you should actually see will be the doubles version of Meowscarda or VGC. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and my return, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright? Deuces.